Scotland's mysteries and fascinating history continue to unravel as I explore its vast highlands. In the second part of this journey, I drive to the lowlands, into Scotland's ancient towns to get to know more of its people and their strong sense of culture. Driving down to the lowlands, I make my way to Scotland's ancient capital, Edinburgh. The city rests on a landscape dotted by hills and remnants of early volcanoes. As its medieval settlements grew, it became the seat of power. Traces of its fortified walls and gates can be seen throughout the city. With the city's boundaries defined by walls, a growing population was accommodated by increasing the height of houses. These tall structures became the forerunners of modern skyscrapers. Today, Edinburgh's Old Town and New Town are both listed as World Heritage Sites. The Royal Mile, forming the thoroughfare of the Old Town, is one of the busiest streets populated by shops, restaurants, and pubs. Driving through its cobbled streets are a contrast to the Highlands' open roads. About a third of the way down the Royal Mile is the St. Giles Cathedral, the main place of worship of the Church of Scotland. It is a prominent feature of the city's skyline. But towering over the city, from a position called Castle Rock, stands the historic fortress of the Edinburgh Castle. The castle actually rests upon the blood of an extinct volcano. The rock is made of basalt, which is extremely impermeable, a natural defensive advantage. Its steep drop used to go into a lake, the Norloch, which was later on drained to allow construction below. Today, it is the site of the Prince Street Gardens, a popular park for locals. Since the 12th century, it has been a place of royal residence. It has witnessed many wars and has been besieged many times throughout history. The Edinburgh Castle has become a symbol of this historic city and of Scotland. Being in Scotland was also a good chance for me to see my good friend Pete, who traveled all the way from the south of England. Together, we drive from Edinburgh to East Fortune. Known for its airfield that helped protect Britain from German Zeppelin attacks in World War I. Royal Air Force era buildings can still be found within the airfield's compound. The museum's collections cover all aspects of aviation, including military, civilian, and recreational types of aircraft.
This is the Miles M18 Mark II. This is the only one existing in the world. It is the winner of the King's Cup race in 1961.
One significant aspect of the museum is its collection of the history of commercial aviation. Today, Pete and I revisit an aircraft considered by many as an aviation icon and a marvel of engineering. The Concorde, a turbojet-powered supersonic passenger airliner.
Great privilege to look after it. There's not many you can get on, so it's nice for the public to be able to come and look at it.
Exactly.
It's been kept in a great condition inside.
And you were saying this is the exact airplane that you've had a ride on.
I have, yes. In 1983, I flew Washington to London on this one. So.
Wow.
Unfortunately, it was retired in 2003 after a crash in the year 2000. Concorde was the first airliner to have an analog fly-by-wire flight control system. Its avionics were unique because it was the first commercial aircraft to employ hybrid circuits.
No EFIS, nothing. They were really flying, huh?
All analog.
VORs,
instruments.
ADFs. So the pilots must be very good.
Concorde was a pioneer in high-speed flight optimization. With its double delta-shaped wings, super cruise capability, and droop nose section for better landing visibility. With a speed of Mach 2.02 or 1,155 knots, what took commercial jets 8 hours to fly across transatlantic routes, the Concorde could achieve in 3.5 hours.
Ah, fantastic airplane, huh, Kevin?
It's a beautiful.
Sometimes you can't imagine why they stopped and never moved forward.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, technology's gone backwards, but I think because of the way things are nowadays, it's more about bulk transport now. You know, like the 7.
Cost per seat mile, period.
Absolutely.
Being designed in the 1960s, it was indeed something ahead of its time. And it's good to see that the Scotland's National Aviation Museum is trying to preserve this important piece of history. Up next, I get to test my strength and experience the Scottish Highland Games after the break.